Welcome to this week's episode of Sportsman's Journal. Today, Tyler and I are hopefully hitting up big pre-spawn largemouth bass. Tyler just launched me, so I'm out in the lake waiting for him to park the trailer, and I'm gonna let you guys in on a little backstory. We have had this plan for several years where we wanted to hit up big female largemouth bass pre-spawn just when they come shallow. Water temp has to be perfect. It can't be too cold and it can't be too warm where they're already doing their stuff or they're going back deep. Water temp's got to be between 50, 55 degrees for this to work. The last time Tyler was able to hit this up was 15 years ago. I have never done it. So when Wisconsin opened up their bass season to catch and release, we thought, okay, this is the year where we can make it happen. Ice off came early this year. It was warm temps in the beginning of April, and then the temps dropped. They have plateaued at cold. So we have sustained cold weather just like a normal spring. Unfortunately, it snowed last night and there was actually some skim ice reports on some of the lakes up here in Vilas County. So now we're wondering if we're too early. I don't know. I'm out here waiting for Tyler to get the trailer parked, and I'm gonna go pick him up and let him know what water temp is.
So?
Good?
Yeah, what's water temp?
45.
45?
45.
Yikes.
Are you in?
Yeah, go ahead. So what are you thinking? Go check shallows first?
Well, let's go see if they're there. That's our
45? I guess that's how it happens when it snows the night before. Well, it is what it is. We're out here now, right?
We're doing it.
We'll make something happen for TV. We don't know yet, but stick with us.
This segment of Sportsman's Journal is brought to you by Coleman Insect Repellents. Well, fish are not in the shallows.
No, we looked at a couple back bays, dark bottom bays that I've caught them in the past, as Sarah mentioned earlier, a long time ago. A lot can change, and the bays are still like I remember them. A lot of weeds, a lot of leaves, so it's a really organic bottom, and that usually warms up, but we just haven't had a lot of sun, and it's been super cold. So our next step is we're gonna go fish the first break from shoreline.
Yeah, we're gonna go find, if the sun's out, you can see kind of where it gets darker.
Right.
That first break.
That transition.
Or if you're using your electronics, where it drops off a little bit and there might be a transition in the cover.
Right.
And we're gonna go see if they're there staging and waiting to come up.
That's right. I think we're gonna cast some crankbaits. I think that's our best bet. Kind of power fish, move a lot, see if we can locate some active ones.
Okay.
Should we do it?
Hopefully they're there.
Let's do it. If not, then what?
Then we regroup.
Then we regroup. We'll catch them. Bottom content.
Oh, I saw him hit.
Ooh, there you go. Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah. On the pause.
Nice.
I hit the bottom.
Did he follow it up on there?
I paused it. Well, I saw him hit.
You want the net?
Yeah, with all those hooks I do, yeah.
That's a good starter fish, hon.
Yes, it is. He's not hooked very well either.
I'll bring him right in here. Nice.
There we go. Yeah.
Woo-hoo! Hey.
Woo!
45-degree water temp.
It is not warm out here, folks.
Fish got to eat though, right?
Yeah, the fish got to eat. All right,
let's see
bass.
if I
can get that out without too many debacles here.
Good work.
I don't have.
So where'd you catch him? Because
pliers
I'm
or
gonna cast
anything.
right where you just casted, right off the tip of this.
Look at that, yeah.
Nice.
I saw him hit. I hit the bottom. We're fish casting over a hump, and I hit the bottom, and I let my lure just float up a little bit so I could finish the retrieve, and I saw him come in and swipe it slow motion.
So he's active a little bit, huh?
A little bit. He chased it from. He wasn't behind it. He was off to the side. Right. So put him back.
Good starter.
Yeah. huge one. Beast mode. Oh, big bass, big bass.
Big bass. Oh,
Big
nice,
bass.
Nice. I'm gonna spot lock
Get
right
out of
here.
the motor, buddy. He's got it T-boned.
Does he? Oh yeah, that's a dandy. It's spot locked, hon. I got a little northern on. You just pounded that. Big
I want the
bass.
net.
You want the net?
Yeah.
Okay. I got slime felled on here, making things a little more difficult.
Well, I could
I got it
net
for
it
you.
myself, but thank you.
Nice job. That's a good
He's
bass.
fat. This is a fat bass. So probably a girl. She's got it T-boned. All right, it's gonna
Nice
break
work.
up.
Oh yeah, watch your rod there. It's utter chaos in here. We got little northern over here. Sarah's catching big old bucket mouths, the right species. Yeah, she ate that thing. That's what we like to see.
Came up and just drilled it. And actually, so we're kind of shallow right now. And
That fish is pretty looking.
I actually was afraid that it was a northern because we're so shallow.
I got your rod.
Look at that.
Nice work.
Nice fat one.
That is a good one. That's what we're after.
Yeah.
Was that on the pause or
mouth
was
on
that
Yeah, it was on
straight
the pause.
retrieve? On the
Because
pause?
we're shallow, so I had my rod tip up and I was just kind of
Right.
twitching it back over these weeds. And we were getting ready to move to a different spot. Tyler had a little tiny northern on, so that's actually what I thought it was going to be. And then I saw her mouth come up
That's a
and
good
just
one. Nice work.
wallop it.
This seems to be what mine's good for.
See what we got?
Ooh, that's bass.
That's a bass.
Of course, as soon as I say that. Yeah, that's a dandy. Well, it's not humongous, but it's a nice fish. He came out and pounded it. He's active as all get out. Ain't a bad one, hon.
Oh, it's about the same size as my first one.
Mm-hmm. Gosh, that's so much fun too on cranks, you know what I mean?
Where's he at?
There he is. Oh yeah, that's a, wow, he is pretty.
That's a
Wow.
nice fish.
That's a dandy
So
fish.
that's a steeper shoreline here.
Yep, that's a quicker drop. And that was a straight retrieve.
If you want to get him out of the net, I'll
but
get the
I want
net.
you to hold him right there.
Okay,
Perfect.
I'll get the net out of the way.
Look at that. Slam the old flat balsal B. Love it. See if I can pop him out of there. Old chartreuse shad on this color.
Yeah, do you want the pliers? Where
No,
is it?
I'm gonna pop him right off. There it is. How
All
about
right.
that?
Oh, he's got a little bit of a scar on
Yeah,
him
he's a little
right
beat
there.
up. That's a she. She's got a belly.
She.
Pre-spawn fatty. I love it. This is fun. 47 degrees, super cold water. But one thing that these fish all have in common on their location is there's weeds involved. It's not real difficult stuff to figure out where these fish are gonna be, especially early in the spring. They wanna move up shallow, they wanna go to their spawning habitat. So what they're doing is they're hitting these shorelines leading into the bays where they're gonna spawn, and they're relating to that first break. 3-4 feet, if it drops off, 5-6, that's where the fish are at, between 5 and 7 today. But the one thing you're looking for, weeds, dark bottom, organic bottom, absorbs heat, warms up quicker, they can blend in as well, and all these big females are going back and forth, waiting to go do their thing, but in the meantime, they're crunching down on crankbaits.
I got a ton of little bugs under my hat. Get out of there. Don't get to live under there.
You got fish.
How did that just
Ooh,
happen?
I don't know, but that looks like it's a good fish.
It's a good fish.
That's a bass too. Yeah, that's a real nice. Oh, it's a, what is that?
It's a good fish. Get the net.
Oh my gosh, that is a dandy. That is a dandy. He hit it on the paws too. You were swatting bugs
I was
on.
swatting flies
Oh my
on.
gosh,
oh my
I'm
gosh,
excited
it's gonna
for
go
this
under
fish.
the trolling motor. No, 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 no,
It's
no,
off,
no,
it's
no.
off, it's off.
Okay, good.
Oh my goodness, yes! Sarah, that is a tanker.
Yes! I was
He was
swatting
hanging-
flies off the bottom of my hat, and he came up and drilled
Yeah,
it.
and this is a classic spot.
I
You can
think
see we
he's
got
off.
an island here. And Sarah just got done saying water's 46,
Whoops, sorry.
47, a little bit
I think
warmer.
he's off. I don't know.
47.2. Came around, there's a little gravel flat that hits weeds, cabbage. 7 foot, look at that fish. Sarah, proud of you, buddy. That is a dandy.
I got issues here, though.
That's all right.
It's wrapped around the net.
You got issues you got big fish issues.
Yeah.
There you go.
A little nervous about those hooks. Look at that fish.
That
oh
is a
my goodness. And now the hooks are on my finger.
Are they? You're all
Yeah.
right. That's a big one. I'm telling you
yes.
what, the old Bagley flat balsal,
Oh, wow.
it's perfect for cold water. Those,
No.
what the deal is?
I really
Here, let me
hooked
see
it.
here. Those, you got the fish?
Yeah.
Those flat sides, I can pop them off here once I get. Oh, he wasn't getting away.
No, we need the pliers.
Holy cow, that's impressive.
Oh yes, there you
Those
go.
flat sides of that bait
Wow.
allow it to slow roll kinda, and it's perfect in cold water.
Oh my goodness.
That's a tank, buddy.
That is a beast.
Good job, Sarah. That is awesome. Hey, 47 degrees, early
Woo!
bass season here in Wisconsin.
Yes.
Nobody else out in the lake.
Not a person.
You got to come out and take advantage of
This is unbelievable. This
new resource, almost kind of. You come out and fish it.
a beast.
That's a 5-pounder.
Oh my goodness.
Nice work.
So fun. Wow. This segment of Sportsman's Journal is brought to you by Northland Fishing Tackle.
Fish. Feels good. Came up and smacked it. Oh, it is a big, largy, big.
Oh my
what
gosh,
is
it's
that,
a huge
walleye?
largemouth.
Is that a bass? If that's a bass, it's a monster. It is a monster.
It's huge.
Oh yeah. Oh, it is a walleye. Look
Oh my
at
gosh,
that.
it's a walleye.
It is a walleye.
Okay.
Nice.
Was not expecting a walleye.
Not expecting a walleye. Nope.
Wow. You want me to pull it in?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ready?
Yeah.
There you go.
So this is a little bit of a surprise. Look, he's got all sorts of stuff all over.
Yes,
But-
does.
Walleye season is not open, so this is obviously we're not fishing for walleyes, but that just goes to show you. We talked about versatility earlier in the episode about this bait, and
Pliers?
yep, right there. But the versatility of the flat balsa bee is pretty evident today. We're catching a lot of fish. Pike, walleyes, big largemouth bass. We're gonna put this guy back. See you later, baby. Fish. Oh wow,
That's a
big
nice
bass,
one.
big bass, big bass, big bass. It's a nice fish. Right? Come here, baby. She's coming in, hon.
Okay.
She's got a little bit of weeds on her.
Oh, there we go,
Yes.
there we go. Oh.
Nice. That is another dandy bass.
Here, when you back up and I'll flip her
Okay,
up there too.
bring her
You
up.
ready?
Yep.
Okay.
That's a heavy net right there. That's another 4-pounder, hon.
That's a nice fish.
Isn't that
Wow.
awesome?
Oh
What
my
a
gosh.
Fish.
This is so much
This is
fun.
So we're fishing the island, the lone island on this lake. And Sarah, 10 minutes ago, caught her 5-pounder. 5 casts later, I get that walleye, came right out. About 4 casts later, so about 10 casts, we got 10 pounds of bass and a bonus walleye. That is a nice fish. Look at that belly on her. Isn't she pretty?
Yes, the mouth is just crazy.
Yeah. Big old, well, they call them bucket mouths for a reason.
Yeah,
can
they
eat a lot of
do.
stuff, and right now they're eating the old flat balsal bee. I love it.
Yum, yum.
Let's get her back in there. Sarah, we have caught so many fish today. We gotta take a little break. But since we're gonna take a break, we're gonna
Arm's
probably
tired.
have a snack, I'm assuming, at some point.
Yeah.
But let's talk about why these flat-sided cranks are working so good for us.
Bagley makes these, and you can see that it's a thinner crankbait. It's called a flat balsa bee.
Yep.
It still has the typical body, but this one actually is taller, it's higher profile.
Right.
And what that's doing, it's creating wider sort of wobble.
Right. The way we're
When it's
using
retrieving, the
we're
way we're
almost
using it.
Really slow cranking.
Very slow.
roll.
So I am cranking it to get it down to where it needs to be,
Right.
and then I'm just kind of bringing it back.
You're almost twitching it too.
Almost twitching it, and a couple of my fish have hit it on the pause, where I actually was twitching it,
Right.
or I stopped
Yeah.
reeling for a moment. But so that's what we wanted, that cold water, that thin profile. It just gives it, it slows it down enough that when these fish are a little bit, not quite as aggressive, a little bit more lethargic,
Well, it's
that it
46
gives
degrees.
them time to
They're lethargic.
Gives them time to hit.
Come up and whack it. And the baits are perfect for what we're fishing at, 4 to 7, like we said, 5 to 7. Yep. Those go about 3 to 5 feet.
You can see the bill.
So that we tick a little bit of cabbage, we kind of let it float up a little bit, twitch it, and keep going, and usually those fish are hitting it. So if you're a cold water fisherman, or if you're gonna start fishing this early season, you need to get these couple of balsa flat bees. Phenomenal.
I like mine. I'm a fan.
Come on, Eve. I need answers. Oh my goodness.
It's a better fish.
Yeah, it is.
Whatever it is, it's better.
That fish pounded it.
Coming over. Got the net.
I don't know what it is. I think it's a smallie. Or I mean a bass. I don't know why I said smallie. Maybe it is a smallie.
It might be a smallie.
It is a bass and it is fighting like a smallie. Holy cow. He's under the rig.
Yep.
This thing is,
do you have spot lock on?
Holy cow. No, I don't have it. The remote's behind you. Go ahead and hit it.
It's on.
Here's the fish. That fish gave one heck of a, it's a nice largie.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Woo, you ready?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at that beast.
Holy cow.
Woo!
This is unbelievable.
What a great day. Oh wow.
I'm telling you what, we're fishing in 47-degree water temps for bass a lot more. This is unbelievable. Sarah, that is an awesome
unbelievable
fish. Wow. That is a toad largemouth bass.
Wow.
Look how wide that thing is.
I cannot believe this. This is awesome.
I tell you what, people are missing out when they're going, they're waiting for the walleye opener.
Well, it's cold.
Yeah, it's cold, but look at the reward we're getting.
Yeah.
Huge fish.
Dress warm, dress in layers.
And you know what's awesome about it? You think that these fish, you know, it's 47-degree water temp, they gotta be lethargic. We're using bait casters, pulling cranks. I mean, we're power fishing, and we're catching huge largemouth bass. That is a dandy fish. I love it. Oh, this is a big fish. This is a big fish. This is a big fish.
Big bass.
It's a nice one. Stay on, baby.
Of course I am. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Okay. Oh my gosh, big bass.
It's a big one. Comes on.
There you go.
Yes. Yes.
That's a big one.
That is a giant.
Yes. Oh my gosh, and it's out.
It's out?
Like
he's
just
barely hooked on there?
It popped out and then.
Let me, hand me the pliers there and I'll pop them out real quick. This is a big one, folks. This is a big bass, everybody. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that thing. Is that not a thing of beauty?
I got the net.
This is a blast. You got the sun peeking through every now and then, warms it up a tad,
Yeah,
but not much.
I know I like take my coat off.
Still got that northeast wind going, but that is a giant
nice fish.
Largemouth bass. I love it. Sarah, I think we hit her.
I think we did good today.
What a giant. I love it. Whew. You know what?
What?
I'm really happy with the way the day turned out. At first, if you would have told me 45 degree, when you told me 45, at first I was like, uh-oh. What do we do?
I was a little nervous to tell you it was 45.
And then we went to our first spot and it was goose eggs.
It wasn't good. We saw no signs of
nothing
fish in
living
the
out
shells.
there.
Absolutely nothing.
Right.
So it was a little nerve-wracking this morning. It was nerve-wracking last night with the snow and cold, and then it was even more nerve-wracking and more disheartening to come up and find out that your water temp is nowhere near what you want it to be.
Right.
But then
we put a little pattern together.
the day turned around, and we had a phenomenal day.
Right. We talk about lures being versatile, but an angler themselves must be versatile when you come up early in the season, especially. You don't know what to expect. We came from southern Wisconsin and northern Wisconsin, a 4-hour drive. We knew that the water was not super duper warm, but we knew that ice has been off for almost a month up here.
Yep.
So we took advantage of that early season bass.
Yeah, that was our plan.
Catch and release season. Yep. And it all worked out good. Our backup plan ended up being our number one.
Yeah, we had a great day on the water using the flat balsa bees. They really produce for us. We caught some really big fish and some really nice fish all day.
That's right. I judge my fishing lures if I like them, if the fish like them.
Well, that's a fair assessment.
So what I'm trying to say is if a fish likes them by eating them a lot, I like the bait. And you know what? I like the Bagley's
Well,
balsa flat B.
we got some big fish, some really big, nice, thick largemouth bass.
Yeah, it worked out perfect.
Lot
We
of
got them
fun.
pre-spawn like we wanted.
We did.
It was awesome.
A little bit different technique, but hey, you roll with it, you go with it, and it worked out great.
And you catch
I
those
don't
fish.
think we could replicate using the baits that we did with the weather conditions, even if we tried today
Right,
and
exactly.
had the day that we
Exactly.
had.
It was awesome. And the sun's starting to peek out. That's northern Wisconsin. Wait 10 minutes and the weather will change,
Yes.
right?
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week on Sportsman's Journal.
For more information and to check out Bagley's full line of crankbaits, go to bagleybait.com.
Northland is proud to introduce a radical new design in ice fishing spoons that's anything but dead in the water. Welcome the Buckshot Coffin Spoon. The special angled flat sides not only generate its unique action, but also dazzlingly reflect light. Besides its action and flash, a brass rattle and kicker tail fin yields super loud fish attracting cues. Available in 4 sizes and 12 fish catching colors, there's no better choice. The Buckshot Coffin Spoon just gets the job done.